This video is sponsored by Shopify. More on them after the reaction.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, hello, it's your boy Aaron here, and I'm here with the one, the only.
It's me. I'm not going to do the Adam Sandler voice today. It's John.
It's John, and we're here to watch the one Big Daddy, the grand, large father, Adam Sandler himself. And from what I've heard, Dylan and Cole Sprouse are in this movie as a child, playing one child, not two children.
Stacked in a trench coat.
Stacked
I like
in a
it.
trench coat, yeah,
Exactly.
to be one large child man. Guys, what do you know about Big Daddy? Are you a big daddy? Are you a little daddy? Do you like kids? I don't know. Don't answer that. I mean, do you have kids?
Have kids?
Do you have kids? You know, let them know that you're watching The Real Rejects, because that's you watch us, we watch you. No, we don't. Anyway, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, ring that gosh dang bell in honor of Tara. Shout out to Tara Erickson. She's healing up as of recording this video.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell for that girl. And thank you so much to Prepper, because they're doing the real work, the hard work by editing down these highlights. And also don't forget to go over to Patreon to watch Greg and John do so many highlights over there, so many movies, so many TV shows where you sync up with your own copy and enjoy the full-length ride with those boys, okay? Yeah. Heck to the yeah. All right, did I cover all the things?
You got it. We're so groovy.
I covered all the things. We're groovy, we're movie, we're watching a movie. Hell yeah. All right, John, are you ready to watch this movie?
Let's do it. You can do it.
Yahoo!
Oh,
Okay.
we got some big bass.
Big Daddy, enormous father. You know what it is.
Let's go.
Talk to him.
Sonny, it's your dad. You asleep?
Oh, hey man, I was exercising.
Bullshit.
Damn. This is me every morning.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Dad. I act like I'm 6.
Relatable. Wipe your chin.
Any luck finding a job where you can work more than 1 day a week?
I've been looking.
That's the dream.
Looking doesn't pay the rent, kid.
I want a boat.
All the money I won from the cab accident is kicking ass in the stock markets.
Yeah, well, don't blow
Okay.
it all on worthless crap.
Got a
I
settlement.
You know what you should spend it on? Your bar exam.
You're the lawyer in the family. I ain't taking a damn bar exam. I got too much other shit going on in my life.
Like these beats.
How are things going with your girlfriend? What's it, Vanessa?
Things are going fine.
Shit!
Oh no.
Oh,
Whoa.
Shit!
Oh my god, it's
she looks familiar. Who is he?
Oh my god, what is her name?
Andrew would know.
Hey, he would.
Why are you going to work? It's Sunday.
I'm not going to work. I'm going to brunch with some potential clients.
People work on Sundays, Adam Sandler.
Brunch is work.
That's how a party planner gets business, by meeting people, making contact.
God, what? Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts.
The comments will tell us 1,000 times.
Kristy
Don't you worry.
Swanson.
It's a rough patch in my life right now, all right? Syracuse is 0-3.
Oh no.
Medical problems.
Medical problem? A cab runs over your foot 2 years ago. You spend one night in the hospital.
I slipped on pee-pee at the Bigelow Mart.
1 night of pain was worth $200,000, so there you go.
Whatever.
What the
Damn.
hell's the matter with
This
you?
shit looks like Miss Minutes.
Yeah, a little bit.
How'd she wake up with her hair looking so good? Who told you to be that fine on a Sunday?
I mean, you don't wake up like that. Jeez, speak for yourself, my friend.
My hair is kind of like a foof in the morning.
I, on the other hand, would like to have a family someday, but I need someone that I can rely on, not just a playmate.
You need Carlton Lassiter, all right?
I'm gonna go to Syracuse to see my mother. I'll be back on Wednesday.
God, that is a brunch fit. She's going in the bra and the jacket.
No, she's...
Whoa.
I had a call for delivery in building, but I think it was crank call. Want some chocolate cake?
I'll take it.
Oh, Schneider.
You're going down, sucker.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Okay, peace out.
I want a full breakdown on the what races Rob Schneider plays in these movies.
Where you going?
Manhattan.
Manhattan, you want to take me with you?
I guess.
All right,
do
hold on to
this.
your money.
Yeah.
See ya.
Hey.
It's like Everlast.
I have no idea, but I like it.
Who music supervised this?
Oh!
It's only Sunny.
Whoa!
Only Sunny.
It's friggin' Leslie Mann.
Oh,
I know
snap.
her name.
Young Leslie Mann.
Surprise going away party for Kevin.
Well, why didn't you tell me about it? The roommate has a right to know.
Because she knew you'd tell him and ruin the surprise.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would. Oh,
Stewart!
Jon Stewart!
Surprise!
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Why nobody closed the door?
No. Yeah, why didn't they reset?
We wasted the good surprise on you.
All right.
Dang.
Oh, no.
Is this your handiwork?
I guess.
See you in 3 hours.
Aw.
Oh, nice to do damage control for his own birthday party.
Yeah. Don't worry, he'll become half-baked Jon Stewart soon enough.
Honey, your sister's here.
Hey, sweetie. I hate Sunny.
My client's out $7 million, and all we can sue on is breach of contract.
Maybe you can try suing under the Foreign Corrupt Practices.
Bud Light.
The office, Sonny, you're the king.
Dude, if he would just apply himself, he could be a great lawyer.
He'd be a great lawyer. He'd be a great daddy.
Exactly. Those two go hand in hand.
I'm still a little weirded out when they kiss.
Why? They're gay. That's what gay guys do.
That's all they do.
They're still like our brothers, our very, very gay brothers.
Damn, dude. Join the 21st century, my friend.
This 90s movie's woke.
Yeah. And then he'll go on to make Chuck and Larry and make this whole thing more confusing.
Well, you're not gonna let a little rain stop you from making.
Oh, is that Jennifer Tilly?
No, but I like where your head's at, though.
Okay, she had a similar voice to her.
I wanted to thank you all for coming tonight. Or I guess I should say, do nishi how.
Spanish.
Tomorrow I'm leaving for China to represent the fine firm of Morton and Mandel. Yes, me, the same guy who once shaved his ass to win a $5 bet.
Prove it.
Oh, jeez, man. Oh, because he's gay. Makes sense.
I'm about to do something that I never thought I'd have the guts to do.
You're not proposing, are you?
No, you're the worst.
You are the wingman everybody deserves.
Yeah, pal, I am.
Well, think about it, you know?
Why would you say that? You're awful, bro.
Will you?
Oh, no, dude.
Yeah.
She goes back into the bathroom.
Yeah.
He ruined it again.
Ruin the surprise. No, Jon Stewart goes to the bathroom to cry.
Congratulations, you and Big McGee are gonna be real happy.
Call her Big McGee.
You met their mother while she was waitressing at Hooters.
Sonny, that was 5 years ago. She's a doctor now. And my fiance.
Yeah.
So from now on.
That's awesome. Good for
Dr.
her.
Big McGee.
Hooters waitresses are people, too.
Vanessa's gonna break up with me.
Vanessa's just getting older. She wants different things, you know? Career, stable relationship, family.
Guy knows things about the news.
I just want things to go back to the way they used to be.
Like when we were at Syracuse. And Vanessa worshipped you.
Yes, that was nice.
Nobody was hassling you to get a job. Tommy and Phil were showering separately.
Everyone's really adjusting harshly to their gay friends. I like when Jon Stewart acts. It's fun.
You didn't do it too often.
Yeah.
I'm cleaning because you're useless.
And then what, are you gonna go to your Hooters reunion? You guys can sit around and talk about whose ass hangs out of their shorts the most?
I can fit my ass into my shorts, fatty.
Oh,
Damn.
that's how he becomes Big Daddy.
Yeah? Lady gave me $5 to bring him over here.
What do you mean?
Later.
Whoa, you've been served.
That's a different movie, John.
Sorry, my bad, my bad.
Oh, little Sprouse.
Little Jughead.
Little Zack and Cody.
There's a kid here.
What kind of kid?
If this note is true, it's your kid.
What?
I think it says, Dear Kevin, this is Julian, your son. I hope you understand why I didn't tell you about him until now, but he needs your help.
What?
Can't be his mother anymore.
This is ridiculous.
Look at his futuristic old cell phone.
Is that Kevin on the phone?
No, it's my Uncle Remus.
Uncle Rick. Show him good.
Is he all right?
Yeah, he just doesn't like you. Leave us alone. That was your girlfriend. She was acting really hooterific again.
Jeez, man.
I don't know any Jan. Where's she from?
Where you from, buddy?
Janet from Friends.
Aw.
I've never even been to Buffalo. Somebody's messing with me.
Maybe it's a mistake.
Come on, is there really a kid there, or is this like the time you told me my parents were dead?
Huh.
If you won't take responsibility for him, they found a foster family that... Yes, Uncle Remus, I know the catfish are huge. That's terrific.
Weird pull.
I better come home.
No. Let me take care of it.
You sure you can take care of this?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Well, damn.
Hooters. Don't worry. Everything's gonna get figured out tomorrow. Can you be a tough little guy until then? Great. Do I need to get you a bottle of formula or something? No. What do you eat?
Food.
But what kinds of food? There's so many.
You had a lot of options, kid.
I hope it's like the movie Repo Man where food just comes in big generic cans that say food.
Eat it.
Yeah.
How old are you, anyways?
5.
5?
Oh, little
You wear a diaper?
In real life, he was 20.
You wipe your own ass then?
Yes.
You do. Good job. That's cool.
The makeup was crazy back then.
Yeah.
All down, yes.
Whoa. Oh, no.
You suck. Check this out.
Got a lot of anger repressed, man.
Notice he plays those kind of characters a lot.
Adam Sandler works it out in front of us, the audience.
These are all at work.
We are his thing. Oh, wow.
There's a stick there. Somebody should move it.
This Columbo, he pretends to be stupid, but he's really smart as a tackle.
I wipe my own ass.
That's great, kid.
Me too.
Hey, we all be wiping.
Love that for you.
Wiper, what's this guy's name?
Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve?
That's where this comes from? Scuba Steve?
Oh, shoot. I've heard that before, but I didn't know it came from here.
I had a doll like that one time, but my cat, he bite his head off.
What kind of cat would do that?
You calling me a liar?
Oh.
You want to go, kid?
Yeah.
No music during the game.
It's halftime. Relax, Mr.
Yeah.
God damn gents.
What are you doing in here, cutie?
Not this year.
Watching football.
Who do you want to win?
The goddamn Jets.
Hey.
Too bad you don't like girls. I think you could have had her.
That's my boy. Slow down.
What do you want? A soda? You allowed soda?
No.
My mother always said that soda rots your teeth, but you're gonna lose them teeth anyway, so rot on, right?
Right on.
That's one way to look at it.
We used to meet here every Monday night to watch football.
Who would meet you?
My friends, Vanessa. Vanessa always used to root against the team I wanted to win just to bust my chops. Everybody's so busy with their crap lately, no one ever comes.
Like I'm not busy?
Oh, no.
Or I'll smack you through the wall like last Monday.
Last Monday was a fluke. Bring it on, woman.
Whoa.
Anytime.
This guy holds it down being the kooky old man in a lot of movies.
Vanessa, she's the one. I'm not getting any handsomer, I know that. Every day I get a little bit older and balder and fatter.
It's okay. You're still beautiful, man.
When I was your age, I could eat anything I wanted, wouldn't gain an ounce. Now, I have a chocolate shake, my ass jiggles for like a week.
Just wait till you become the guy in Click. You'll eat sweets all the time, and you won't
Good
change
God,
until
it's 2:30
much
in
later.
the morning, you must be wrecked.
Pepsi clock.
Let's go.
I'm a Pepsi girl.
In the Pepsi world?
Yeah.
Could I have a nightlight?
Nightlight?
Aww.
Think I can help you out? Hang on.
Oh, you're cut out for this, man. Your childlike intellect allows you to connect with him. Of course.
Nice.
Of course.
Sonny, are you my dad?
Aww.
Yes.
No, I'm not, but that whole dad and mom thing we'll figure out in the morning, okay?
I'll be your big daddy.
Oh!
Damn.
What a cut.
Wiggle.
Thinking about keeping the kid.
Remember that time you went with me to the pet store to get fish food and you saw that cute little puppy and you wanted to get it, but then I reminded you about feeding it and cleaning it and toilet training it?
Yeah?
Well, this is kind of like that, except with a human.
Yeah.
This is big.
I gotta do something big with my life. I think Vanessa will respect that.
Yes.
Women get pregnant to try to fix a troubled relationship. Why can't a guy adopt a kid to do the same thing?
I didn't think of it like that, but yeah, that's good. That's a good point, yeah.
I'm gonna make that argument.
Because that works every time.
I was wondering, you still got a foster family lined up for Julian?
Yes, we do.
Well, you can cancel him. I've decided to take care of the little guy.
Way to sleep on it, pal.
You two want to get married? I support that. Leave me alone.
Hold that over them forever.
Parents take the responsibility. I mean, there's absolutely no bigger hive. That's it, and good luck to you and your son.
Wow.
Man.
Part of me wants to go, there's no way.
That's my boy.
That's my boy.
Yes!
Shared universe!
It's all connected.
Part of me doesn't want to believe it could be that easy, but part of me is like, we live in a world where I guess it totally could be.
These days. The Sandler verse.
I wet my bed.
Aww. What did you say?
The what now?
Ooh.
That's a shitload of piss.
That's a big ass stain, dude.
It's okay. Scuba Steve was out exploring. Yeah, start out with dog theory, and we'll move up from there.
Yeah, just sleep on that, kid. You'll be fine.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're fine. You're gonna piss on that too.
You're gonna start taking after him. He's gonna start taking after you. We're gonna be in a whole other movie.
Adam Sandler just regresses the entire film.
Yeah, it's like some weird Benjamin Button shit. Of course. Yep.
Yeah, that's awful.
Lay.
This must have been fun to shoot.
Pour me a bowl.
He dressed himself. Whoa!
Oh,
Yes.
I hate that.
I got it. Hey. We can fix this.
Aw,
It's okay.
that's a lot of milk.
It's time to learn a classic adage.
Anything can be fixed with newspaper.
It really can. This movie
you
did
have
wonders
enough.
for the print industry. Oh my God, I felt that.
Yep.
Damn you!
Oh, you tricked him.
There's a bright side to being up before 11. We can catch McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah, it's Pepsi clock.
And McDonald's is a Coke company. Can't believe they got away with this.
Wow. The betrayal.
You need help with that?
Yes. Oh.
No, you don't. No, you can't.
Loop it, you swoop it, and you pull. Loop it,
You swoop it and you
You
poop
pull.
it. Poopity scoop.
That kid's shoes are authentically dirty.
Yeah.
Confirmed dirty ass kid with the dirty ass shoes.
He brought his own shoes to set.
I have to go to the bathroom.
We're gonna be there in a minute.
Gotta go now.
Hey, didn't you pee enough in bed already?
Never enough.
Hey, buddy, can my kid use the bathroom for a minute?
Customers only.
Oh, yeah, he's just a kid. Come on, we'll be in and out of here.
It's not my problem.
Wow, what a
Come on.
Come back and pee all over your table here.
yeah, and put some newspaper on it.
That's right. Hey.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't do it? You said you gotta go. Just go.
I'm scared.
Scared.
Could you do it too?
Aww.
All right. Here we go.
Let's both get a citation right here. Hey.
Oh, wow.
And we're
Let it
both
flow.
losing
Let
weight.
it go.
This
We're
is the
both
most
losing weight.
endearing
All right,
PC.
we're gonna miss breakfast.
Water weight.
Let's go. Bring it away.
Huh? I think it's that's the cover of the movie. It's them peeing on
I
the
know
wall.
I've seen that side by side.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Hey,
Oh.
mister.
Steve Buscemi.
Why are you sitting on the ground?
This is where I live, little man.
Why?
Well, in retrospect, I made some really bad choices after high school.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, we're gonna miss breakfast.
Why?
Never really thought about that, kid. I mean, I was never Mr. Popularity in high school, and I watched Fantasia a lot, and one day it just clicked.
Sure.
If you end the conversation, I'll get you an egg McMuffin.
How about a sausage McMuffin with hash browns?
You got a deal?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh
No.
They better bring him that sausage McMuffin with hash browns.
Sausage McMuffin.
What do you say? A survey?
It's keeping a tally.
Hi,
welcome to Right.
McDonald's. What can I get for you?
Wow. They used to wear blue like that?
Yeah.
Wow. What a throwback.
Sorry, sir. We stopped serving breakfast.
What are you talking about? We're 4 seconds late.
No, you're 30 minutes and 4 seconds late. We stopped serving breakfast at 10:30.
Ah, horse shit!
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
No, don't cry. I'm sorry. I wasn't cursing at you. I was cursing at the lady.
Nice parenting. Hey, thanks. Are you my therapist? Take a walk.
Wow.
You got a Happy Meal? Can we get a Happy Meal? Will somebody get the kid a Happy Meal?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Where's my egg McMuffin?
Breakfast is over at 10:30.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was 11.
I thought that too. What do you want me to do? What would cheer you up?
You want to see me get hurt? Will that cheer you up, son?
Yeah. Oh no, this kid's gonna grow up to be. Oh,
Oh my God. Okay.
This kid's gonna grow up to be a sociopath.
Are you okay, man? Next time, kill me.
You brought this upon yourself.
Be careful what you wish for. Oh, he pissed on you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This kid be peeing all the time.
Oh my god.
Oh, I never had one of those.
The cookies?
Never had cookies. What are cookies?
You're missing out, John.
Cut the crap.
Cut the crap.
I'm being serious. Don't do that.
I'm being serious. Don't do that.
Why don't you go take a nap?
I'm too hungry to sleep.
Put him into a coma. Oh, wow.
Ew. Give him diabetes. No, dude. Way too loud.
Too loud, dude. You're going to wake him. He's going to be right behind you.
You chose the crunchiest food
of all time.
Oh. Oh no.
The Phantom Kid.
He's on the ceiling.
What's this?
Kangaroo song.
And we're gonna watch this after the game, okay?
But after my nap, I always watch the kangaroo song.
Aww.
And there's a penalty shot about to take place.
Oh.
This happens like once every 10 years.
Kangaroo song. Kangaroo song. Kangaroo song. Kangaroo song.
All right!
The face.
Make him cry again.
Oh. Of course you are.
You see, the internet's tainted my mind because I expected to go really dark.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. That's my favorite kid's character, douchebag kangaroo.
Ran for 34 seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, gross.
I'm scared. What if she's not nice?
See these right here? These are magic sunglasses, okay? If you're afraid, you put them on, they make you invisible.
Really? Nobody can see me?
Oh no. Oh no.
Julian! Hello, Julian!
Sonny, I'm right here.
Oh, the glass.
I feel like this is going to be some heartwarming callback later in the movie.
Yeah. Or he'll really turn invisible and become a whole different kind of movie.
About magical artifacts and the two of them exploring the magical realm.
Welcome back.
Who's that?
Who's who? He's invisible. Hey, any invisible people out here, feel free to come in, okay?
This is gonna go well.
We should sit down.
I know
and
you
talk
said
about
I got
things.
some thinking to do, so I did it.
Oh.
And instead of just saying that to you, I figured I would show you.
Before you say anything else, I just want you to know
Look at that. He took his sunglasses off. He wants you to see him. That means he likes you.
Oh.
Vanessa, I want you to meet Julian, my son.
What?
Our son. I adopted him.
Oh my god.
How long can you keep this lie, bro?
Oh my god.
This is not going to work in your favor, my friend.
Somebody in the bathroom?
Oh.
Yup.
Ah.
Hey, open up.
Sonny.
Hello?
It's
Open the door.
It's
Sonny.
some okay, yeah, I was gonna say not who you'd expect.
It's Big Daddy.
Sorry, it's freaking out there. I'm Sonny.
It's a professor.
Sid. Hey, Sid, I had an attack of paranoia. I thought you were sleeping with my girl.
Oh, yeah.
I am.
Hey, there we
he
go.
is. Ah.
Oh.
This old guy? Sid.
He's already achieved so much, and yet he's still goal-oriented and still focused. And he has a 5-year plan.
Oh,
What is
man.
it? Don't die?
Hey.
This is what you wanted.
Sonny, you surprising me with a kid that you adopted while I was away wasn't what I said I wanted.
I did this for you.
No, you didn't. You did it for yourself, homie. You don't want to
you
lose her.
remind me of my oldest grandson. You don't think things
Damn.
through.
Hey, old man Rip, zip it or I'll break your hip.
I'd like to see you try it.
No, let's go. Fight.
Come on.
You know, deep down, you must have known this day was gonna come.
I know you're gonna be missing me when you got that big, white, wrinkly body on top of you with his loose skin and old balls. Gross.
Don't body age shame, I guess.
Yeah, she likes that, though.
She's about it, yeah. I mean, she would have to be, which is cool, you know. A lot of people like older people.
Look, I can't manage this kid. I ain't a good father. I made a big mistake. I had a mother lined up for him, but
No, now we got to do it for the right reasons.
kid just won't stop peeing and throwing up. He's like a spaniel.
Like a spaniel.
I think he'd be better off with his natural mother.
She passed away last night, Mr. Garrity.
Oh. Wow.
We'll take him, but I gotta tell you, man, he's gonna have to chill for a while in a group home.
Group home? What is that, like an orphanage?
Yeah, we don't call him that anymore.
Yeah. This guy's good. He's like very natural.
I did it. Loop, swoop, and pull.
Jeez, you did do it.
You're teaching him stuff.
Aww.
That's my boy.
That's my boy in your little condom hat.
Why don't we pretend that you didn't even come in here today, okay? And I'll give you a shout when I line up a family, all right?
Gotta make a phone call. Just stay right here, all right?
Very fascinating like choice with that character. Because he's using like hip lingo, but it's not like weird.
No,
Very
yeah.
natural.
It's organic for sure.
Hey, Dad, how's it going? How's Florida?
Not too bad.
Ah, Florida, the state of the old and the unhinged.
Kind of adopted a kid. Are you being a grandfather? Congratulations.
Who the hell would give you a kid?
Oh no.
His mother's... Hang on. Go play with them pigeons, buddy.
Yes, wise.
I just can't, Dad, all right? Look, I need your help. I'm in a bad way right now.
How many takes that they have to do?
Just give that kid back before you ruin both your lives.
Oh, I appreciate that, Dad.
He'd be better off living in a dumpster than living with you.
Shooting this like an action movie.
Right. Hit the spinning shot.
Yeah, no, I care about you saving money on this phone call.
Whoa.
I know when you first got here, you thought you were going to meet your dad, but I got to tell you, I don't think that's going to happen. Real dads aren't always that great, you know. I got a real dad, and the guy's out of his mind. He's been telling me what to do my whole life. He never lets me figure stuff out on my own.
And now he lives in Florida.
What do you want it to be?
Frankenstein.
All right, I can deal with that. I'll call you Frankenstein.
Let's go.
Scientist, nice. Good job, kid.
Right on Frankenstein.
Now on, you do whatever you want to do, and I'll show you some cool shit along the way.
Don't play in that.
That's what it's all about.
Let's go, Scoob. Oh my God, give me that pizza.
The taco pizza method, yes.
Ah, yes, the New York.
Shoot a few beer cans or something like that, all right?
Ah, that's a dangerous game. I wouldn't do that.
Whoa!
I've not seen that movie, but that sounded painful.
I love that movie. This kid's gonna grow up to be a fashion icon.
Oh my God!
Let me have
No!
Cody, roll. I say, Cody, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'll have a hot dog with a mustard and Knish. Frankenstein, what do you want?
Knish. They don't have those out here.
All right, 30 packets of ketchup.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Whoa.
Frankenstein,
Oh, shoot.
do that thing I taught you the other day.
Whoa! CGI.
It took like 20 minutes to learn that, man. He's quick and smart. And he loves ketchup. Yeah, he does.
He lets him eat.
You know, it's originally a
mountains of
soup,
ketchup.
to be fair, ketchup.
It is tomatoes. He's technically eating vegetables right now.
True. Yeah.
A fruit, rather.
Hey, please help me. I don't.
Ah, and I was using the kid to pick up on women.
Problem, we'll find your parents.
Uh-oh.
There you are. Are you okay, buddy?
Was that the friend of
Yeah,
Leslie
it
Mann?
looks
Okay.
like Leslie Mann's friend.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being sweet to my little boy here.
I think my sister Corinne is engaged to your roommate.
Your sister's Corinne? That sucks.
Oh, no.
What, you have a son now?
I'm not really his dad. I'm more of a temporary father figure type until social services can get another family for him.
At which point you'll have to find a new way to initiate conversations with girls in the park.
Just seeing right through you.
Could you just hang out with me tonight? I don't want the kid to think he's a failure because he could get me a date.
I really can't.
I see. Hang on a second. Come here.
Oh, what are you going to do? You can melt her heart.
Lena, if you don't come over to Sunny's apartment tonight, there's a good chance that I'll develop a stutter.
Oh, what?
Please don't do this to me.
Oh, my.
I originally wanted to be a male model, but turns out I'm not very good looking, so that didn't work out.
What method is that? I don't even know.
Oh, no.
The cool down method? What is that?
She's channeling the energy from the heat into her palm.
I can't go sleep until you say goodnight.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Good night. What did we learn about girls today?
Initiating the conversation is half the battle.
Fair, I suppose.
You right, kid?
I gave him NyQuil. He should be out for the night.
Excellent.
You're not attracted to like 60-year-old guys, are you?
No.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
Yeah. You got a lot of beef with 60-year-olds.
I can't sleep.
But when he got across the street, turned out they weren't carrots. They were
Smart. You don't want to sleep with the chain on, little guy.
Yeah.
The peanuts belonged to a squirrel who had taken them home from a baseball game.
Aww.
The rabbit worked up his courage and asked the squirrel if he could have just the littlest squirrel kiss.
Squirrel thought it's just not the right time in her busy squirrel life to be kissing any rabbits.
Aww.
And the rabbit got shut down, did he?
Aw, kiddo.
Good night, Scuba Steve.
Good night, Scuba Steve.
Here are the magic sunglasses. You put them on if you feel scared, okay? Uh-oh, I lost you. I don't know where you are, pal. I'm sorry. Julian, yo, help. Oh, there you go.
Ah.
Hi, I like your hat.
Aw. Made a friend run away.
I think we may have found a family for Julian. Why don't you give me a call back as soon as possible so we can set up a meeting?
Disconnect your phone.
Sierra Club Legal Department.
Can I speak to Layla Maloney?
Sierra Club, eh?
I don't think you know what's going down on the streets.
Well, it's hard to know what's going down on the streets when you're in an office 7 days a week, Mr. Toby.
Aw.
You get a real job, are you?
No, you're a big boy. I think it's cool you only work 1 day a week.
You're a big man. You're a big daddy.
How do I make it stop itching?
I don't know. You scratch it.
Rub up on one of those
Don't
scarecrows.
scratch it.
Just I hear about you doing laundry with my sister.
Did she say I was doing laundry with her? Because where I come from, it's called doing the hibbity-dibbity.
Oh, no. You dog.
Eczema.
Oh, well then you shouldn't scratch it.
Hey, don't tell him what to do. He can scratch if he wants to scratch. Scratch.
Is that better?
Thank you.
Aw. Now you two get married.
Scratching spreads rashes.
Oh, so this is something you learned at Hooters.
See you later, Frankenstein.
Hey, you stay away from the frozen food section. Your will harden.
I like that people are just committed to calling him Frankenstein, though.
Yeah, right? It's cute.
Oh, a real date.
Who's watching the kid?
He must be miserable without you right now.
Nah, he's in good hands.
Oh,
Whoa.
the friend is watching him.
Look at Brad's body.
Oh,
Oh
the
my
two
God.
friends. Okay. I thought Rob Schneider was watching him for a second.
What movie is that?
I've tried contacting him several times and he hasn't responded. I'm concerned.
Hey, Ixnay on the catching
Oh.
No.
Now that's actually a good reason to be working.
So I guess I feel like I gotta kick ass while there's ass to be kicked.
Well, you kick that ass during the day, but at night you have fun with Sonny.
Kick that ass, and then at night you go smack some ass.
Damn straight.
Damn,
Her
she's
mom-
gonna like teach him how to be a man. She's gonna be Big Mama, and he's Big Daddy.
She's gonna become Martin Lawrence by the end of this movie.
That's right. And then Brandon T. Jackson, we can get him in there. It's gonna be the whole gang, all the Big Mamas.
Maybe we should try a kiss out. We owe it to ourselves to see if we should move to the next level, see if any sparks fly.
I'm not sure.
Come on, let's just give it a shot, just so I can have some dignity at home.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh, you gonna kiss him? Oh, shoot.
Oh, he just went right in too.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Gross. Did I just witness the first kiss?
Yeah, you did, Corinne. Thanks a lot for showing up.
Oh, this is perfect.
Hey, what do you got in the bag, Corinne? Some chicken wings? Tassels?
Shut up.
You have a good sleep tonight there, Corinne. Pleasant Hooters.
Ugh, Jesus Christ, man. You do this to every waitress you meet?
Julian has been displaying some odd behavior. Last week, he spilled a tube of glue on the floor and didn't tell anybody. He just covered it with newspaper.
Uh-oh.
One of our students wore rollerblades for show and tell, and Julian tripped him with a stick.
Oh.
No,
No,
poor
God.
He
kid.
found it hilarious.
I like him to feel like he can express himself freely. I've really never seen any problems with that.
It's on the wall. It's in the plant.
You are a modern parent.
His personal hygiene is becoming a cause for concern.
He's the smelly kid in class?
Has he had a bath?
Oh, yes, I've had some smelly ones before. But your son is by far the smelliest.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Presentation of the Founding Fathers in 2 weeks, and Julian has drawn the part of Benjamin Franklin, a very important role. You should do what you can to help him.
Damn.
Sorry, I mix up D and L.
Anthony Mackie's in
Why don't you
there.
turn that game off, pal?
I got 4 guys left.
Come on, let's study a little bit.
It's Twisted Metal time.
You can't tell me what to do.
Really? How about we take a vote? Who thinks the kid should start studying? Who doesn't? Well, you just lost 2-1.
No, it's a tie. That guy doesn't count. He can't even read.
Oh. Hey. Oh.
Scuba Steve.
Oh.
I'm Scuba Sam, Scuba Steve's father. You see, my boy needs to take a bath. So I was wondering if maybe you could keep him company in the tub.
Oh, my.
And after the bath, you have to try and study hard. Because if you want to be a member of the scuba squad, you have to be smart.
Sure.
The good news is you're starting not to smell like a foot anymore.
Hey.
Make this a regular thing, you know? Bathing and studying and eating right.
Not him using a blender.
Yes. Ooh, got the drip.
Drip.
I guess he
drip,
wouldn't
drip.
notice the kid's smell because think of how much the place he lives must smell.
True. Just masking part of the environment. Just
Yeah.
accustomed to it.
See? Urinals are good too.
Oh, they got the whole gang in there.
Doing it right.
Oh, no. Don't sow the seeds of infidelity. We already got used to one gay couple in our friend group. To have a third gay person is going to break everyone's mind.
Oh, interesting.
That's actually kind of a good idea if you clean it out, right?
Yeah, it's clean. It's not horrible.
Hip hop? Hip hop anonymous?
They call me the hip hopopotamus. My lyrics are bottomless. Oh no.
Ruh-roh.
Whoa! Steve!
You owe me a sausage McMuffin.
Get out there at 10:30. Whoa!
My name is Benjamin Franklin. I was a writer, a diplomat, an inventor, and a statesman. Although I only went to school for 2 years. Invented many things we still use today.
Well done, kiddo.
Great job.
Your father and I are proud of you.
I'm straight.
Aw, little spectacles.
It's adorable.
Hello, Mr. Koufax.
Hey, Mr. Brooks, how you doing? You just called me Mr. Koufax, though, didn't you?
It is your name, isn't it? Sonny Koufax?
Uh-oh.
You fraudulently held yourself out to be Kevin Garrity to gain custody of young Julie.
You wouldn't check his ID?
Big problem in this state, Sonny.
Well,
I've delivered to you before. You always order 3 pieces of cheesecake.
Oh, no.
The kid has to come with me now, or I'll have you arrested. But 2 policemen downstairs do.
Listen, Sonny, I would like to help, but my status in your country is not what you would call legal.
Oh, no. You've done enough already.
You don't want me here anymore?
That's not it, pal. You just gotta go away for a little while.
How long am I going away for?
Oh.
I don't think we're gonna be seeing each other anymore.
Aw.
What you going on?
But he's going to see in this moment what a good dad you are.
You deserve it.
Let me go.
Oh, buddy.
I don't know what else to do.
I won't play the kangaroo song anymore.
Aw.
Just go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Come on.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't even like that song anymore.
I know, pal.
Oh,
That's not
no.
But I want my own air.
Oh.
I want my own air.
Oh.
it. I know.
Oh.
Help me get him back.
Social services. I gotta get him back.
Oh.
What can we do?
I filed
Oh.
a brief to get custody based on the best interest of the child, and Tommy knew one of the clerks, so they fast-tracked the hearing. It's Tuesday. You gotta be there.
Oh, damn.
I gotta go to Washington. There's a hearing to dismiss my case.
Well, can you get somebody else to do it?
That's your case.
I can, it's my case.
Yeah.
What about Julian's case? We don't even know where this kid's gonna end up.
She can't drop her whole life for you.
I had things going just the way I wanted, and then I'm sitting in the park, and you and this kid just come barging into my life, and it's screwing up everything I had planned.
Yeah.
A kid showed up on my doorstep. You think I planned on that? But I fell in love with him.
Oh.
So now my plans have changed.
Now I actually have a plan. Sort of.
An 18-year plan.
Yes. Yeah, right.
Or a 13-year plan.
Yeah, there you go. And then the second you turn 18, you're out of here.
Get out of here. Yeah, done.
Ted Castellucci.
Arthur Brooks, Social Services.
And representing
Hey.
Sonny Koufax.
Plus, I'll pretty much be representing myself, Your Honor.
Damn.
Anyone else?
Layla Maloney, Your Honor.
Oh. She's giving up her life for you.
Isn't his actual daddy a lawyer too? We went to like Japan, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Koufax is a really cool guy. Wish my dad was as cool as him. You see, my dad was a military man. Guess I wasn't such a good soldier.
You look like Lieutenant Dan.
When I was 35 years old, he attempted to give me a crew cut while I was sleeping one afternoon. I woke up, broke his arm, haven't seen him since. I'd rather live out on the streets than under his freaky-ass rules.
Woof. Hey!
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
I think Mr. Koufax should be acquitted of all the charges. If OJ can get away with murder, why can't Sonny have his kid?
Sure.
And how long have you been delivering food to Mr. Koufax?
I deliver food for 6 years. Plus, I'm stripper. I've put on weight, so it's a problem.
You're Deuce Bigelow.
And in your experience, was Sonny a good father to Julian?
Oh, yes. They make terrific pair.
So Sonny still also doesn't have a job.
He's got that one day at Still Booth.
Maybe you like spaghetti and meatball? Be more comfortable with that analogy?
Yes, considering we're in America. I mean, if you don't like spaghetti and meatballs, why don't you get the hell out?
Yes.
Not my problem. Your father was sick.
Oh, hey.
Stop yelling at me!
Oh, buddy.
Excuse me, am I in the right room?
Hey! I'm his daddy.
Koufax's co-counsel.
He has enough co-counsel.
Oh, not today.
And did Mr. Koufax appear to be an attentive and loving father?
He certainly did.
And how long have you disliked Mr. Koufax?
Since the day I met him.
Yep.
Where did you work while you attended medical school?
God damn it.
Hooters.
Just let it go, people. we could let this one go. Jesus Christ.
That was not relevant whatsoever.
This is just you and me talking, so don't even pay attention to all these people, okay? Can you tell me how old you are?
He's 5.
Ah,
Aw,
beautiful, beautiful.
Now, can you tell me how old you are?
5.
Do you know where you were born?
Toronto.
Toronto?
I thought you were from Buffalo.
I moved to Buffalo with my mommy.
And for the past 6 weeks, you've been living with Sonny, right?
Yes.
Oh, I remember her.
What kind of things would you do with Sonny?
He taught me how to do the sleeper hold by Chief J. Strongbow. He taught me how to pee on a building.
Oh my God. That's
What can I
right.
say?
What can I
Pretty
say?
cool, right?
Do you remember the last thing your mommy said to you was?
That she loved me and I was gonna live with my new daddy.
And if your mother could pick anyone in the world to be your new daddy, who do you think she'd pick?
Sonny.
Aww. And not his actual dad who's right next to him.
You can be my uncle, Dad.
Yes.
And which of your esteemed co-counsels will be examining
All
you?
of them.
My father,
I
Lenny
will be.
Koufax.
Oh,
Damn, dude.
okay.
Your Honor, there's nobody in this world who thinks I shouldn't have a child more than that man back there. He also happens to be one of the most respected lawyers in all of Florida.
This man just knows every lawyer in America.
Yep. He's gonna add counsels until this thing's done.
Your Honor, this case is simple. It is absurd to think that Sonny Koufax is ready to raise a child. Objection! Shut up, Tommy.
Oh.
How did this sweet little boy, Julian, end up under your supervision?
I told social services that my name was Kevin Garrity.
I pulled a School of Rock.
So you're lying.
Yes.
Like the time I found a bag of pot in your underwear drawer, and you told me that you thought they were pencil shavings. My son doesn't have health insurance. He doesn't know how to boil an egg. He filed for Social Security at the age of 30. To give this young man custody over another life is not only wrong, it's insane.
Oh.
If I get custody of Julian, I'll be his father forever. And that scares you because you think there's a good chance I might fail.
It's more than a chance.
You're gonna fail.
You can be scared that I might get pickpocketed in a bad neighborhood, but don't be scared about me being a dad because I will not fail at that. I can't. I love this kid too much.
You work in a toll booth.
Don't be scared about me making money. I am in love with a beautiful girl who makes plenty of it. It'll be my sugar mama.
That's literally what I was about to say.
I gotta get me one of those.
Yep.
Get all the McDonald's you want.
I would die for this kid, just so he wouldn't have to feel 1 ounce of sadness. That's why you're here right now, to protect me, to be scared for me.
Aww.
To be a good father. And that's exactly what I'm gonna be.
Oh, it's so earnest.
Damn, dude.
My son deserves this kid.
He should be the lawyer.
Yep. We did it. Made it.
The fact is, you kidnapped this child.
The
Not only
co-fact.
shouldn't you get custody, but since you obtained the child by defrauding the state of New York, you should be in jail.
Ouch.
Your Honor, I think. Wait, you can't take him away.
Oh.
As that boy's father, I refuse to press charges.
Wow.
Corinne, I'm sorry. Just 6 years ago, Joe Carter.
Joe Carter?
Toronto and the Phillies, World Series.
Oh, no.
There was a girl. I was so hammered. Canadian beer's like moonshine.
Hell yes.
I'm sorry, Corinne. I know this changes everything, but I had to do the right thing.
Court grants custody to Kevin Garrity pending the results of a DNA test.
Aww.
I want you to be my dad, Sonny.
Aww.
Because it seems you already have a daddy. But I'll tell you what I can do. I can be your friend, no matter what, all right? I'll always be your friend.
Aww.
I'm gonna leave you with your dad now, Julian. He's a good man right here. I've known him my whole life. So you two have fun, and I'll see you in the morning for breakfast. Quit scaring the kid for a minute.
No. Scaring the hose.
I just got back from China. Do you know where that is?
China,
It's in
that's where
Asia,
it was.
By Europe. Brought some cool stuff back.
Oh!
Ooh.
Did you move the bench? It's pretty funny, huh?
Aww. Take us through the montage. All we've been through in the last 90 minutes.
A year and 3 months and 6 days later.
Well, I'm working on a big case. I gotta sue you assholes for making me come.
Now he's a lawyer too.
Oh, look out. Oh, we're going to Mecca. Going to the
Full
place
circle.
it all began.
Sonny, I beat you so bad in basketball yesterday.
Well, then I guess from now on I have to stop letting you win.
I stopped letting him win 6 months ago. He's still beating me.
Hey, can we get some curly fries?
Oh.
You're a Hooters girl? What happened to Sid's 5-year plan?
Damn, dog.
Maybe it's a 10-year plan.
Is that the guy at the old...
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay.
Ouch.
I don't think you're supposed
Awkward.
to say testicles, okay?
Leave the people of Hooters alone. Freeze frame. Oh, Dennis Dugan. I know that name.
What do
Steve Franks. That's right. Oh my God.
Who's Steve Franks?
Steve Franks, creator of one of the greatest shows, Psych.
I love Psych.
Yeah, he's the creator of Psych, and he co-wrote this movie.
Oh shoot!
And so there are
Okay.
Big Daddy jokes in Psych, which would track due to that.
There are Big
So
Daddy
sometimes-
jokes in Psych?
Every now and again, they'll like bag on Big Daddy. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I never caught it because I never saw the movie.
And I think that must be Kristy Swanson, because then Kristy Swanson is Marlo on Psych. She gets married to Lassie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
John
Oh my
Stewart?
goodness. Stacked cast and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
This
I mean,
one, yeah.
first and foremost, guys, if you're watching or if you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, why don't you go ahead and give us a little rating there? I can't tell you what to do, but I think 5 stars is a great place to start. Just lets the algorithm know that you like what you're hearing and that you want to support. And hey, speaking of support, this movie had a tremendous amount of support from a whole bunch of reputable brands like Pepsi and Campbell's and Frito-Lay and all of their various chip and sweeties and whatnot. But
Hooters.
one piece of It was Kristy Swanson. Hey, one piece of representation, brand recognition they didn't have on screen was
thank you to Shopify for sponsoring, which is what we use for our merch store and is our game-changing partner in e-commerce. You don't need to be tech savvy to understand it. It allows individuals and businesses to create and manage online stores, offering tools for sales, payments, marketing, and inventory management. It's worth trying out because of its user-friendly interface, extensive customization options, comprehensive suite of features that cater to businesses of all sizes. Their checkout system unmatched. It's 36% more effective at converting visitors into buyers than other platforms. And let's not forget Shopify Magic, the AI tool that elevates your business with minimal effort. But seriously, reflecting on our journey using Shopify for www.rejectnationshop.com, it's been transformative. The transition, smooth, growth, exponential. Thank you again, Reject Nation. From simplifying sales to scaling our offerings, Shopify has been a cornerstone of our success. And Shopify isn't just for us. It powers 10% of U.S. e-commerce, backing businesses big and small in over 175 countries. Their award-winning support, always there to guide you. So ready to join the revolution? Sign up for Shopify at only $1 a month at shopify.com/rejects. All lowercase, shopify.com/rejects. Start your Shopify success story now. Let's grow together with Shopify, team.
But without further ado, did you appreciate Papi Grande?
Papi Grande, yes. I did appreciate Papi Grande.
Did a pretty tad.
That I did. I like this movie. I like this movie a lot. It had a lot of heart, and all the performances were very genuine.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I really enjoyed the relationship between our little man and Sonny, and I just wanted to revel in it more, because it was just such a lovely, sweet experience. No, I think in its totality, I thought this was really funny. I liked all of the little pranks and gags we had going on. I thought it had some interesting things to say about father-son relationships and watching him kind of mature because he realized he needed to step up for this kid, and this kid kind of finding a sense of home within Sonny. And yeah, it was a lovely time. It was a lovely time, John. What did you think as I formulate more thoughts?
I thought it was a lovely time too. I've been sitting here wondering if they named him Sonny Koufax so as to evoke the name Sandy Koufax, who is I believe a notable baseball player. I don't know, Adam Sandler always be mixing sports stuff, and here he's watching hockey and things. So I'm like, is this a reference or not? But that's beside the point. No, I enjoyed this quite a bit. This was an interesting one because, this one, while it feels like a very natural vehicle for an Adam Sandler type performer, it doesn't feel as much like. It's weird. There are ways in which it feels like a quintessential Adam Sandler movie, and there are other ways in which it doesn't as much, or it doesn't feel like what I would come to. And I forget where we are on the timeline. We're in the 90s at least. So, we're still kind of building to what the, definitive kind of Adam Sandler movie would be. But yeah, I thought this was really charming. And yeah, it has that perfect quality of this guy who's a man-child is, completely over his head, but also those tendencies are probably what's going to help him really bridge the gap and bond with this kid. And I mean, there's more. I appreciated that they didn't completely shy away from the implications of the actual scenario that they're playing out here. I feel like I would be curious to see what this movie would have been had it been made maybe at a slightly different moment in time, because I feel like now, we live in a moment where people are going to be asking a lot more questions about the premise in general. This is one of those movies where I could see somebody not being able to, that's a nice little dedication. This movie is dedicated to our fathers. Thanks for putting up with all our crap. We love you. Note to Cozy's, Adam also enjoys your hamburgers. That's cool. They got a shout out in the
Shout
credits.
out.
But yeah, this it was interesting to see this concept play out, because I can imagine certain people, certain types of viewers being very hung up on the logistics that get us to him. Essentially, it's like if he didn't call back with cold feet, he would just be this kid's legal guardian, and nobody would follow up or be any of the wiser.
Right.
So there are things about that, but being in the era that this is from, it wasn't too distracting to me. And yeah, even though there are aspects of this that did make me wonder, and you can see kind of multiple directions a movie like this can go in terms of what the circumstances are going to be and how it resolves itself. Like this, I thought it was. I don't know. I was trying to find like the exact words to describe it, and I don't feel like I have found them yet. Because I really enjoyed the cast, and this definitely feels like a 90s romantic comedy of sorts. And it does have its focus kind of split between like you have to do him bonding with the kid and sowing the seeds for us kind of watching him grow into an actual father figure. But there's also like a romantic comedy element, with the sister and all that stuff. And yes, like this isn't an overly, it's not any longer than a traditional romantic comedy or comedy would be. So part of me feels like maybe it could have done with like an extra 10 minutes or something just to flesh a couple of those things out. But for what we're here for, I mean, I thought the cast was all really charming. It's fun to see like Jon Stewart in, a role, and Leslie Mann, of course, and who played. It was Kristy Swanson, who was his ex, who he was like obsessing over. But who was the sister? Because that was a thing that like
I thought it was Jennifer Tilly, but it was not.
She's got that kind of a voice, and like that was a charming detail to me. Because like Layla is Joey Lauren Adams. Goodness, I know I must have seen her in some other stuff, but yeah, like that was an element where I thought they were really endearing, and I think that there's often a romantic comedy element to a Sandler joint, and I thought the two of them had really lovely chemistry that sold a lot of those scenes. And yeah, once you get to the sort of wrap up and you're in the courtroom, it's like this kind of, it falls in the middle for me in terms of like how it wraps itself up, because you think to yourself, this can go one of two ways. Either we can find some kind of impossible set of circumstances that will legalize this scenario and he'll get to keep the kid, or which was more of what I was expecting, would be them to do something kind of like this, where they go to court and they confront the actual legality of the scenario and come out thinking, oh, well, you broke the law beyond your ability to be a good dad. So like this probably isn't going to work out exactly how you want it, but there will be some way that you guys can still be in each other's lives. So like it ultimately goes there, which is the thing I was expecting more, and then I appreciate it's going for that nuance. Although at the same time, it's not doing a whole lot to be like, here's the sober reality, and now we're getting to some kind of bittersweet resolve. It's the lightest, feel goodest version of it, which I don't begrudge a movie like this. But yeah, it just makes it, at least a viewer like me, think of like all the different alternatives that could have happened in a story like this, but the nuts and bolts of what we're here for, the important parts, watching Sandler and little Cole Dillon Sprouse, watching them bond and everything, and just the fun little sketches and set piece. I guess you call it a set piece. There's nothing really super elaborate, but like the little bits and things that happen are super charming, and that core relationship is very endearing, and I feel like that's the main thing that's important, and then you have all the other random supporting characters and whatnot.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I feel like this movie asks you to forgive a lot, because there is some stuff that seems sort of unrealistic in the sense of like how he was able to go so long without the legal system getting involved over the course of this hour and a half, because you think you need an ID to verify and paperwork and whatnot. I just snorted. I don't know.
This is one of those things where part of me is like, in real life, this would be way more complicated. But then I think to real life scenarios where I find myself going, I thought this would have been more complicated. Like there should be more safeguards. So yeah,
it's a feel good movie, and I felt good while watching it. It does tug at the heartstrings. It does do that thing that it's supposed to do. And it's a light movie, and it's funny watching this, because the last movie John and I watched as of recording this was Happy Madison, seeing like the parallel and the type of characters that he would play. Happy Gilmore. What did I say?
Happy Madison.
Happy Madison.
Fair.
What's
mistake.
the other?
Because Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore fused to make the production company name. Yeah.
Right. Okay. But I would say there's a lot of similarities in type of characters that he plays, and at this point in his career, like that kind of character works for him, and I don't know. It was interesting watching that after watching this last movie, and in a realistic sense, like maybe he probably wouldn't get the kid, but like I'm happy that he did, because you see you know, that they kind of teach each other something in a sense. You know, he teaches him about maturity, and then, you know, the kid teaches Adam Sandler to be more mature, and then Adam Sandler teaches him about like the facts of life, you know, in his own man-child kind of way.
Yeah.
And it made him find a new sense of home, you know, because prior to this movie, he lost his mom, you know, and he was like this kid that was lost, and like he was scared, and like this guy made him feel loved. And even though he was doing it for the wrong reasons at first, because he wanted his girlfriend back, he found like the love and the sincerity, and like and he learned to not be selfless, or not to be selfish.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love characters who can go through an arc of, you know, doing something that's higher than themselves, because, you know, I feel like that's what life should be, you know, just finding something that's greater than your own needs.
Okay, this is 99 Sandler. So this is like, we're actually kind of, it's interesting. This to me felt like it could have been earlier than some of the other ones, just because the other ones that we've seen thus far, I think, skew more broad and more high concept.
Oh, she was in Chasing Amy. That's where I've seen her before.
I have never seen Chasing Amy.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that's an interesting note of this, because it's like, you look at a Waterboy or a Happy Gilmore or any of these things, like there's a broadness to the comedy of this movie, most certainly, but it almost felt a little less broad than some of the other things that I'm used to seeing up until this point. And I feel like this could also be kind of hailing maybe a slight shift toward, you know, the more dramatic Sandler that would eventually kind of arise, because even though he has his sort of like wise ass personality that he often has in this movie,
and his anger issues,
it's not like as cranked up as a lot of his other characters are, and I think that's an interesting thing.
He's still playing a character, not a caricature.
Yeah, and I mean, it's still relatively familiar for like it's you know, a version of an Adam Sandler essentially, but at the same time, there's like I think the real nice thing about this movie is like, I feel like a lot of the other ones we watched are surprising you with the earnestness despite how broad it is. And certainly this has that quality, but I thought this was more earnest, more directly, more of the time than a lot of those other ones, where like the earnest thread will like pop out and surprise you. Whereas here, it felt kind of like a natural curve into that. And like pretty much right away, you see the good nature in this guy coming out, or at least the fact that like, he's got this harebrained scheme to get his girl back by adopting a kid, but the whole time he's still pretty concerned with the kid's well-being and teaching him stuff and like not losing his patience and whatever. Like there are a couple of moments where like, oh yeah, he wants to keep sleeping, so he puts the kid on newspapers. But like there's so many opportunities where it could have gone like, oh, you know, he snapped at him and he went too far and he yelled at him and now the kids are like, you know, there are certainly like a lot of cliche things they could have done with like the actual father-son dynamic that I think they avoided that were nice. And yeah, like once you get to the end, it is at least that thing of like, okay, I think there's a bit of a muddling of like the emotional payoff. And like I thought that thing with his dad in the courtroom was really nice, and that whole thing of like, yeah, I want you to come up here and cross-examine me and prove why I shouldn't be, as sort of a philosophical demonstration of understanding of like the sacrifice and the nuance it is to like be a parent. And like those things I thought were really nice, and coming to that emotional resolve of like, man, this dude really does deserve to have the kid. Like I think that's a good thing. It's a nice thing, but I think there's like a tempering you could do. And it's like the movie still does the tempered version by the end, because you're watching as Julian is learning to, you know, play with and learn from his actual dad, Jon Stewart. And that's like a nice, lovely little moment they leave us off on, while it's, you know, we kind of understand that Sonny will be the kid's uncle essentially, and then he's got his own baby at the end. It's I'm trying to figure, like, I feel like there's a thread
Oh, continue.
No, keep going.
I feel like I could see a version of this movie that has a little bit more drama in it. Like I was interested, even though it was played for comedy until it was sincere at the end. There was this interesting relationship we could have explored more between Sonny and his father.
Sure.
And, you know, why he turned out the way he did. Because like they just dropped a bomb at the end of the movie, or like a minor bomb, but the fact that he chose to hang out with his friends, and then he missed the death of his aunt and her funeral.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on there? Like, what was that all about? And, you know, how did his relationship with his dad play into the kind of man that he became?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how is he the one slacker dude in this group of lawyers? Like, what's that about? You know, how did that come to be?
Yeah, and they're all like, all of them are lawyers.
Everybody
they're all, like,
in
doing
his
well,
life
and
is
then
a lawyer.
everyone in his life by the end is representing him somehow, or at least involved in his case.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
and
I guess it's because that stuff is so quick. It's like we get
Super
to.
quick.
I guess I could imagine a version of this where like the legal passage. It's weird. It's like everything I come up with that's like an interesting kind of note of the experience, or even things that I would have wanted more of, or I would venture to like critique about the movie, are all things where I'm like, I get why it's not proportioned this way. Although part of me is like, I feel like especially the legal stuff could have taken a bit more time just to like really kind of, not that it needs to become like a legal thriller, but just to get you like, I forgot about Julian in that scene until he comes out at the end, and I was like, oh, that's right, that's what we're here for.
Right.
And yeah, and then like it's fun to get all your little wrap ups and stuff at the end. You know, I don't personally as a viewer need the punch down on the Kristy Swanson character, or just the meme of Hooters
not all the comedy
being like
works.
most everything. Most everything is on point. But yeah, like that was a thread. Having the gay friends I thought was an interesting one because they make a lot out of it, and like whenever they talk about it, everyone's like, "How are you adjusting to our friends being gay?"
Yeah, I like that aspect of things. I like that the joke wasn't the fact that they were gay, and I liked the fact that it was like
it was weird.
Yeah, because it wasn't like
it wasn't making a bunch of gay jokes, and it wasn't making a bunch of jokes that they're like. It seemed like the movie wanted to be like, "Yeah, they're gay, so what?" But at the same
it was
time,
trying to integrate. It was doing it like ahead of its time, like trying to integrate people being gay into mainstream movies and like not have it be a big deal. And I thought that was very cool.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see that circa 1999, where you're like, okay, if this was happening today, this would be handled with more finesse. Because again, it's like once you find out they're gay, pretty much everyone's like, I don't know, everyone is just constantly sharing flashbacks of like, remember when they used to not be gay? You know, which is fine, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, oh, it's a strange beat because half your brain is like, oh, it's cool because they're friends, they're all supportive, they're here for him, and they rib each other, but you know, whatever, that's cool. But at the same time, like the tone of voice and the way we incorporate that stuff, I think has changed certainly. So I think like they make an odd strain of comedy out of it, even though it seems good natured and less like objectionable than a lot of other gay jokes in a lot of other movies and stuff. And then yeah, just like the constant dogging on Hooters. I'm like, we can move past that now.
Yeah,
like
it became excessive.
We live in a day and time where like Hooters doesn't pack the same punch as like being a dead end for your life. You know, like
right.
we all recognize the Hooters as an institution is a bit problematic, but also like
and
people are out here getting the bag
too.
And yeah, people out there, you know, are making it work for themselves, and you know, like there's everything under the sun. So like, you know, that's a joke. Part of me has to imagine that they paid for that. Although I always wonder, it's like brands have gotten more savvy, especially in like as like SNL and stuff has gotten more viral. They've been more apparent that brands are like, yeah, you know, use us for comedy, make jokes at our expense even, but you know, we still sponsored this. And that's kind of how this feels with Hooters. But also I'm like, but they are kind of like using it as the butt of jokes, whereas like there's a ton of other product placement that is just product placement.
Okay, I think that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like,
yeah.
Even though they would make reference and comedy about the fact that their friends were gay, I don't think they were like trying to be like, being gay is a bad thing.
They
or, like,
weren't
being
making
gay
them
is,
the butt of jokes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I never felt like they were punching down. I felt like they were like, punching laterally doesn't make sense.
It just seems like they kept
it felt
being
like it's for the times because I feel like a lot of people at that time weren't publicly out. So for them to have them as characters in the movie, but then address it how people in the 90s I felt probably would because they weren't used to it on a regular basis. I felt like it felt, you know, it didn't feel like
for the
out of
moment
pocket.
in time, and for the moment in time, I'm like, this could have been so much worse because it is like it's not like anyone's really joking about them. It's just everyone's sort of being like, strange. We got these gay friends now, and we didn't used to know this.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? You know.
But then they just treated them as characters. Like, they're just like on the
but in
worst
the most,
end.
yeah, like at least good-natured seeming kind of way.
Yeah. I will say that it's funny because I feel like the biggest buy for me in the movie was because the sister and Adam Sandler had good, I think they had good chemistry, but I felt like it was kind of funny that he went from, remember what the girlfriend's original job was? Did they ever say?
I forget.
Okay. Yeah. But the fact that he went from dating her and she's like, you need to do something with your life, to then him dating like a busy ass lawyer.
Yeah.
I felt like, I feel like it didn't, not that it didn't make sense, but I feel like a woman in that position would have similar concerns to the last girlfriend.
It's one of those things that, yeah, because of the time economy of a movie like this and because we can't get overwrought about certain things and because the movie is being a couple different kinds of movie at the same time, you don't get to flesh that stuff as much. And like part of me is like, fine, cool, we don't need to draw this out because it is like he happens upon her in the park. And at first I'm like, well, he must have known that she would be there because we've seen this character before. But then it seems like, oh no, this is just an authentic attempt at using this kid to pick up chicks. But it also just happens to be you.
Bro, so, watch a thing back.
So great, let's do that. And then like, and yeah, it's like that could have been its own romantic comedy, but because we're in this other scenario, it basically has to be that we see only the most basic beats of like, yeah, we're going to see him try to do the ruse, realize it's her, they're going to hit it off, eventually they're going to kind of mom and dad roll the kid, and then, you know, they'll actually get together.
Oh my God. Thinking back at this whole thing, I'm like, because she didn't want to be a part of this from the beginning. Like when they meet her at the park, she's like, no, I got to work. Then he uses the kid. Okay, I'll go back to your place. And then she didn't want to kiss him. And then they go on the date. And then she's like, no, I still don't know if I want to kiss you. And then he's like, come on, I'm funny. He's like, okay, I'll kiss you. And then he goes to her job after he loses the kid. He's like, I got this job thing I got to go do. He's like, but my job and my kid. And then she shows up. And then a year later, she gets pregnant. I was like, dang, I feel like Homegirl would have had like a whole life ahead of her had Adam Sandler not inserted himself into it.
It does seem, yeah. There's just little questions like that and little things that I think, again, I'm willing to let go of for.
Not to say that she can't still have a life, but I'm just saying, just the way that they wrote the character felt like she was very much about her career, and it wasn't like this mutual falling in love thing. It was like Adam Sandler kind of like come on, like charming her way into like her apprehension for them to be together.
Yeah, it's like I think that for the wraparound for the ending moment, like them having a baby, it works for the image, you know, it works for like the kind of ending you want to have. But yeah, it's like in the details of the movie, and without having like an extra 10 minutes to hack some of this stuff out, you are like, oh, interesting. Like I could have seen them getting together and maybe planning to have kids down the line or a little further down the line than they are right now. Because, yeah, she does have... And he says that thing about, like, you know, I got, you know, someone who earns. And in 1999, you know, things were probably more rough than they are at this point in time. And in this point in time, things are already not great for, you know, moms having careers, trying to balance both. Yeah. And who knows, you know, maybe he's the stay-at-home dad. Like, also, I guess that's what my headcanon would say.
I know we're leaving realism at the door here, but
sure.
Homie became a lawyer in like a year. Is that possible? Can you just do that?
Well, he went to law school and stuff. What I'm guessing is he did all the studying.
Did say that in the beginning? He went to law school?
Something like that,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
He graduated law school, and then it's probably like he just needs to brush up and then pass the bar or something like that, is my guess. But yeah, it's like it's all there, and there are certain elements where you're like, oh yeah, I could have used a little more flesh on this or that, or yeah, things that you're kind of left to fill in at the end. My guess is that she probably works and he raises the kid. But yeah, all in all, this was quite charming. It was quite heartwarming. I thought, yeah, the relationship between Sonny and Julian was quite dear. And yeah, enjoyed a lot of the supporting characters too. A lot of, you know, Sandler regulars, you know, Rob Schneider playing another, you know, I can't remember how many times he's played like a Middle Eastern guy or I'm always curious about, like, he's always showing up in like a different ethnicity or some kind of wildly different thing.
Yeah, didn't he play something else in Waterboy, right? He's like, you can do it.
Yeah, he's that guy. And then I saw Click just recently, and he was like a Saudi prince or something in that movie. Like, yeah, he's in a whole bunch of the Sandlers. Then obviously Steve Buscemi was a nice surprise. And then, yeah, Leslie Mann in here and all that stuff. And Kristy Swanson, was nice to see her for a hot second there. And just all the other, you know, main supporting characters, again, his friends, just everyone I thought was quite charming. His dad, like, that was a nice thing because we see him like the once, and then we come to the very end of the movie, and it's like, oh, we're having like a really touching, heartfelt scene. And so yeah, this movie had a nice blend of all the things in some variety. I think, like, you know, again, this is one of those movies that gives me a bunch of different views of if you just tweaked one element or another element, it could look a slightly different way. But for what it is, and again, what the point is, I still thought this was very charming, very funny, and yeah, I can see why a lot of people like would really embrace this movie in particular.
Yeah. I'd probably give it like a 6.5.
Yeah, I'll go like a 7.
You know, 7?
Yeah, 7 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm curious, like, because again, now the more we see of these, the more we're gonna have to like rank them up.
That's
and
true.
this one, I think I'm gonna have to maybe chew on because it's not quite as like all the other ones I've seen so far are sort of what I expected in terms of like intensity of energy, and this is the most sort of different than the attitude I was outwardly expecting. If that makes sense.
I think I was going into it expecting like a balls to the wall comedy, but it had like more heart than that, and like it was still comedy, but you know, it had a decent balance, you know, especially towards the end. But yeah, guys, it was a fun time. Did you guys like watching this movie? Did you like watching this reaction? Tell us what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, ring that bell. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys in the next one, guys. All right. Well, with that being said, adios, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.